I won't give up.
Hey everybody, Derek here. We're going to take a look at Returnal today. If you're not familiar, Returnal is a over-the-shoulder roguelike shooter from Housemarque, who typically make twin-stick arcade shooters, so it's a pretty big departure for them. But there's still a lot of the kind of trappings of Housemarque. There's a lot of arcade stuff, there's a lot of upgrades on top of systems and so on. There's a lot of shit going on. Can I just give it 4 and that's fine, or do I need to give it 5? Okay, it took my money and didn't give me anything back. It's the worst vending machine on the planet. This is Kathonos. This thing is basically your if you've played something like Dead Cells, basically you buy upgrades, or not upgrades, you buy items here and it will give you one version of that item and then we'll add it to the random pool of potential items in this maze area that we're about to walk into. So we're playing as Celine, who is an Astra Scout. She's been marooned on this planet Atropos, whatever way you want to pronounce it. And problem is, she dies all the time here, but every time she dies, it just sends her back to the ship. Like she never died. But she definitely did. Damn it. You all good? No, this guy's stuck. Cool. Okay, so a couple of things. Returnal being a PS5 exclusive, it does take advantage of some of the PS5 features. So on the DualSense has adaptive triggers. It also has haptic feedback. So some things on the haptic feedback, basically, when I jump, I can feel a small rumble when I take off in the jetpack. Firing the gun, you get a tiny bit of feedback through the controller. When your alternative fire attack comes back, you do feel a kind of a buzz on the controller as well. The adaptive triggers, if you half push in, you'll get this aim down sights, and if you fully push in, you'll move into alternative fire attack. The gun itself also has, all the weapons have an overload mode or an active reload kind of thing. So if you deplete the gun, you can get like that active reload kind of thing. Collect some ephemeral currency. So, what's the secret here? Maybe? Yes? Health? Resin? Resin, if you collect 3 pips of resin, so you can see to the left of the health bar down the bottom there's 3 pips, one of them's been filled up. If you fill it all the way up, you'll increase your health bar. And that's a large resin, so we'll do it right now. Alright, so we get some extra suit integrity, as it's called. It's your health. This is a calibrator. Calibrators improve your weapon's proficiency. It's the very bottom bar, just underneath the health bar. The higher that is, the better the weapon pickups are. So you want to get that pretty much as high as you possibly can. I will address this thing in a second. I just want to make sure I've gotten everything. Whoops, wrong button. I'm playing too many games. Okay, we'll address this now, and it's probably for the best that it appeared this early. This is another player, basically. Another player has died in this spot. Well, potentially, I don't know. The game is so random, it's entirely possible they might just seed it here. So there's a similar feature in Nier Automata. Basically, I'll have a look here. So there's a bit of Dark Souls here as well. You can see their last moments. It looks like they got yeeted. No? Oh no, they did that to themselves. That was a jump and a dash, and then they died. And then you can, Nier Automata style, you can scavenge and kind of get their gear back, but I have no ether because I put it all into Kathonos and he didn't even give me a coke or anything. Or you can avenge them, so you can fight a kind of powered up version of whatever killed them, and if you do, you'll get some goodies. So since it's like the first room, we might as well give it a shot. Here they come. And I missed. Awesome. Gonna use the foliage to my advantage. This is a nasty boy. He doesn't like me using this tree. This tree is invincible, so it's fine. Did I even hit him? Oh, it's really hard to see what the fuck is going on. I'm thinking I don't really want to be anywhere near him. Okay, that's slow down juice. That's whatever's on the ground. Ah, and I dashed into a wall. Very helpful. Alright, there he goes. Deceased Scout avenged. I got a bunch of money. The area comes out of lockdown, which is obviously preferable because we want to get somewhere. And we got a consumable vial. We can just get our health back. Might as well just use that. There we go. Got our health back. And a much better weapon. I don't know why it's orange, the number. It might be that you absolutely shouldn't be using this right now. Or maybe I don't get the full benefit from it because my weapon proficiency is low. Not sure. We'll keep going anyway. This leads to the third biome. That's as far as I've gotten. I've gotten to the third biome, but have not completed it. We can use our hookshot to get up there, but I don't want to show you the third biome because one, it's really hard, and two, I don't want to spoil too much of the game. This gun, we've just gotten the pylon shooter. I forget what it's actually called. You also get a bit of haptic feedback with the rain here, which is nice. It's just a very, very tiny kind of tip-tap rumbling. It's hard to explain because it's not really a rumble. But anyway, the pylon shooter, it shoots as pylons. It's pretty straightforward. You shoot out one, and then you shoot out another, and it makes an arc. And you can shoot out another one, and you get another arc. And I think that's it. No, you can get 4. Can you get 5? Oh wow, you can keep going. I guess I never bothered to fire this many in quick succession. Anyway, that's really good because if you can embed 2 pylons in one enemy, it'll do damage over time, so you don't need to keep shooting them. They'll just die off screen somewhere. This is obviously helpful. So the green thing, green means health, and it means health for the enemies too. So this has to go. But also, it's kind of golden enemies are basically kind of like imps, I guess. They have a lot of money in them, but we got hardly any of them. Ow. This enemy is probably my most hated of all enemies. So they take a long time to die, and they can hold you in place, and their projectile attack is kind of hard to avoid. But I do like that this gun just melts a lot of the weaker enemies. They just put 2 pylons in them, and they go away. It usually staggers them, so they basically they just stand there and die. It's very helpful. Okay. What else to talk about? The adrenaline system. Okay, calibrator. Calibrator improves your weapon efficiency. Can't remember if I said that or not. The adrenaline system, you can see at the bottom, we're on level 1 of adrenaline. Every 3 enemies you kill without getting hit, you get a stack of adrenaline. The first stack makes the active reload wider, which is much easier. The second stack lets you see enemies through walls, kind of. And the third stack, I think, makes your melee attack stronger. The fourth stack improves the rate of weapon proficiency. Because remember, you want to get that at high, like as fast as you possibly can. The fifth stack, I think, it gives you a shield, and I think it increases the range on your obolite pickup. I didn't see that. I didn't see it was water. Celine can't swim, or at least she can't swim at the moment. It's possible she's able to swim later, but right now, she can't swim. Not sure what this thing is trying to stop me from getting. Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna time this one. That actually wasn't difficult at all. You can see on the mini-map we have a rectangular door down this way on the mini-map, and we have a triangular door. This one, triangular doors are kind of side paths. They're not like the main path of the dungeon, but there's some extra stuff down here. This is kind of a story room where you kind of go over what's happening on Atropos. There's kind of diorama stuff here. I've already done it, so you're not going to get the story beats from it. But it's interesting. Okay, we've no ether, so that's a malignant item, a malignant chest. So malignancy, if you try to open it, you can see malfunction. Your suit will malfunction. This has a very high chance, so it's pretty much guaranteed it will happen. And just to show the feature off, why not? Wasn't even worth it. Hostiles leave behind acid pools. That's not great. But if you collect a parasite, they'll go away. And would you look at it? There's a parasite right here. Gain shield against the next 3 hits. Detaches afterwards. Oh, triggers 2 malfunctions on detach. Fuck that one. Absolutely not. I was like, yeah, cool. We can get rid of that malfunction immediately. But then, no. That one is much, much worse. Anyway, optional path. You didn't have to go down here, but there's some story stuff there if it's the first time you've been in that room. So the rooms the dungeons aren't exactly random, but they are reconfigured basically. So rooms are in different locations, and the things in the rooms are different. And by things I mean enemies. It won't always be the same enemy types. Anyway, there's the acid pool. Okay. So this is a fabricator. This is basically a shop, more or less. You can... Oh no, this is a free one. Sometimes you have to pay for it, but this one's free. So these are like just stat augments. This is just a straight up upgrade on your core stats, so my alt fire just doesn't take as long to come back now. That's all. This item in the corner that I've been ignoring is a teleporter. It just lets you move around the dungeon into rooms that you've already been in. Or the biome, if you prefer, as the game calls them. The game doesn't call them dungeons. I don't know what I'm shooting at there. Something's coming in. You can see that red portal. That means a stronger enemy's on its way in, basically. So get rid of the tinies before he shows up, or you're gonna have a lot of problems. Right, here he is. It's one of these. I really want you to... You dick. I really want you to come down here. Thank you. Wow, that did not do as much damage as I hoped it was, and he wasn't done. We might die in this room. Never mind. Good thing that staggered him. So staggering, you can see enemies, they have their health bar, but on the bottom is a smaller bar. He didn't live long enough to show it off. But there is a smaller bar. There's a smaller white bar that turns orange when they're staggered. If they're staggered, they stop attacking you for a moment. Usually it reveals their weak point as well. Pylon shooter that I'm using, I forget what its actual name is what is this? This one will work. That's fine. I don't want to actually I'm not going to keep this going, but I'm just going to show it off. This is a rocket launcher. Alright, pretty straightforward. Has 3 shots. The additional kind of blue shot, I think, is just part of every gun. Or it might be part of this gun's weapon mod, I'm not sure. It's just an extra attack, basically. This one is higher weapon proficiency, which I assume means it's better. I actually don't know. That's the switch. If you happen to come across these locked areas, probably should have shown you what it looked like beforehand, but whatever. There's usually a switch nearby. Spit Maw Blaster is a shotgun. And I hate it. If you've been on this channel for a while, you may know my history with shotguns and how much they both hate me and I hate them. This is another malignant chest. We still don't have enough ether, and I don't want to get another malfunction because we're not doing great this run. This run's not been great. This leads to the second biome. I might as well show it off now because this run hasn't been going great, so we might as well just get a look at it. So the second biome is a kind of deserty area. Normally you can't just go straight to the second biome, or rather your first time through the game you need to beat the boss of this area before you can get through. But once you've beaten them, nothing's stopping you. And then there's the power of the SSD. It's like loaded in super fast. But don't let them tell you it's not a load screen. It very much was a load screen. That smash to white was a load screen. Got some consumables, which is a health item, which you might as well just use. And malignant health. Resin. Let's try it. Okay, it worked. Nice. Not sure what the odds are on that. I don't think it's 50-50, but it might be. More malignant stuff. What's this? A key? No, we have a key. It's fine. This hookshot thing is something I've only just picked up. So I didn't have it the first time through this area. You get it for completing this area. Shit. Nice, got some ether. Ether is your kind of more persistent currency. So you'll carry that through even if you die, whereas obolites, if you die, they go. So we'll see how far we get here. I'm not expecting us to do too great because enemies here are more powerful, and the game sort of expects you to spend a bit of time in the first area to kind of power yourself up a little before you come in here. It's not really expecting you to exhaust the first biome, but of course you could if you wanted to. Shit, shit, shit. Didn't realize I was so close to that turret. Alright, there's one gone. Oh. Okay, that one can't reach me, but equally, I cannot reach it because it has a shield on, and I can't. Your guns don't work against shields. You need to use your sword on them to break the shield. Like that. And the sword is pretty strong, actually. It's just really slow and leaves you very open if you miss. Okay, this one's much better. Same gun too. And this one has different weapon modifications. This denotes a secret area. Now, secret areas aren't always beneficial. Sometimes, like now, an enemy spawns in the room with you. A really hard one. This guy's pretty tough because he has armor, which means he lasts for a really long time. But luckily, the pylon gun is pretty good against him. We need that health though. How'd I get one in the roof? Ah. Shit. Could you die? Thanks. Thanks for taking all the health off me before you died, dickhead. Okay. We haven't unlocked the enlarged chamber for this one, so if we keep using it, maybe it will unlock it. Might as well make the most of this cursed run. This was a complete waste of time coming in here. But that's the risk you take, I guess. There's another suit signal down there, but there's no fucking way I'd survive a fight now. So let's just keep going. This is Xenoglyph. It kind of gives you story, background, but you need to unlock glyphs to translate their alphabet, basically. So that's another collectible thing, basically. Yeah, I am avoiding the optional areas just because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. So I'm just gonna keep going and just let it happen. Let it happen. See how far I get. Parasite, find salvage, increase malfunction. Well, we're not going to be doing any more malfunctions, so you're fine. And you allows a consumable to be reused. Nope. That basically means never use a consumable. Don't want that. Alright. And you can dash through lasers, so they're not as much of a problem as they appear. Great! Oh, I forgot I had this gun. As you can see, it's not great against flying enemies. I haven't even had a look and see what spawned in. Oh, it's okay. It's just these guys. That's fine. Well, it's not fine exactly, but at least it's not like a malignant one or something, or mutated or whatever. I forget what they're called. The more powerful red ones. The your run is over enemy, basically. Another parasite. Increase proficiency rate, reduce protection. We're gonna die soon, so sure. Maybe we can get this weapon mod unlocked by then. I hear an enemy. Alright, maybe we're not gonna die soon. We did get some health. Sure. We'll come back to you. I should get this weapon mod done, and if I do, we'll come and pick that up. 50-50? Damn, wrong side of the coin. Alright, there's one more health pickup over here. Maybe this'll be nice to us. Full of parasites. About to die. How the hell do I get up there? Ah, it's malignant too. 50-50. Fuck you. Twice. Alright, let's keep going. We might get to the foot of the mountain. How you doing, jerks? Thanks for not letting me hit you. There we go, we unlocked it. It's one of those armored turtle dudes, though. And I can't get into the room, never mind hit anything. Oh, he's coming out to me. There we go. That run was cursed, anyway. That's what I get for running straight to biome 2, basically. Let's try that again. Only this time, maybe we'll stay in biome 1 and maybe we'll try to fight the boss. Frike. Okay, so we unlocked a new item. So new that I don't know what it is. Blown Nightlight. Being at full or low integrity increases weapon damage. That's interesting. So that's been added to the pool. So there are some items that are like modern, and I was waiting for this room to show up because this will explain it. Celine's house is just randomly on this planet. Don't know why. Don't know why yet, rather. And to be honest, okay, I can speculate why, but I won't, because just in case I'm spoiling it for things. Sometimes this is not as dilapidated as it looks now. Sometimes it's pristine, and you can walk in and move around for a bit, and spooky shit happens. And it's pretty cool. I don't know what happened there. Let's not think about it. This is a cool down room, just in case you had a spot of bother and you needed a break. This, I guess, is a puzzle room? Or an enemy room? It should be an enemy room, but I don't see any. There they are. Damn it. See, that's my preferred alt fire. Just big dumb move. Big dumb tracking attack. Fine. Does the job. I don't even really have to aim. Just get it in their general vicinity and you'll hit them. Damn it. Where is he? There he is. You can see sometimes on Celine there's like a ring or an arc around her waist that just denotes enemy attack incoming. I don't know why I just slashed the sword there. I'm playing too many different games. That's why. I was instinctually trying to dodge or something. Oi. Rat. Oh, nope, not dead yet. I told you. Thank you. Ugh, cursed. Nope. Look, you guys know what malfunctions do. It's fine. Let's not curse this run when we barely even started. Nope, wrong button. That's the jump button in this game. Okay, well, you've seen this room before, so you can see like the game isn't, or the dungeons aren't random, but they are like just rearranged. So you'll see similar rooms and kind of know what's expected of those rooms sometimes. Resin. What I mean is, you know, you'll note this is a room with enemies in it. You mightn't know what enemies they are, but you know enemies are expected. These things are actually enemies. You can't kill them, but they are sometimes useful. Like they're like the Half-Life enemies, where they grab you, but you can also use them to get up to areas. Now, obviously I could have just jumped to that area, but there are some places where you won't have the hook shot or There'll be an item just out of reach, and you're like, how do I get to that? And sometimes you can use those things to get there. Alright, this is another kind of story-ish room that I won't spoil. But there is usually a shop type at the end, but we don't have enough money. We don't have anywhere close to enough money. Well, let's see what it is first, because I might come back to it. It's not even going to tell me? No, you are going to tell me. Hostiles that have injured you drop more. Interesting. That's another xenoglyph that we just ran past. Again, I don't want to spoil the story, so I won't talk about it. So where do we want to go? We don't want to go through the one with the circle over it because that leads to another biome, and we just want to stay in this one because I just want to show this off. It's the first area of the game, gives you an idea of what's expected, and we hopefully will be able to take on the boss at some point. We've got water areas. I remember what water does. It's fine. Not this time. So it's this room again. It's just backwards. We're getting a lot of repeats this time. It's usually not so blatant. Okay, this is a dead end. There's nothing at the end of this, but there might be an item. And some enemies. Shit. Shit. Damn it. Alright. Falling doesn't kill you. It just does damage. Which is lenient for the game, to say the least. Sure are a lot of you jerks. Could one of you die? Thanks. You go away too. You just spat out a parasite. What do you do? Reduce melee damage. That's fine. We don't really do it that much. And what are you? Reflex. Okay, that's slow down time for a bit. Alright. I'm debating whether that was a net gain for us. I'm thinking it wasn't. Anyway, let's head back. What room have we not been in yet? Oh, just the one directly in front of us. Let's not jump into the water this time. Like, if that was Dark Souls, me yeeting myself off the precipice there would have just sent me back to the start. Okay, assault rifle, sure. So the assault rifle has a mod on it called Hardened, which puts up a bit of a shield, which again increases protection. Oops. That's one of the downsides to the adaptive triggers is it is absolutely possible for you to get a bit worked up and depress the whole thing and accidentally alt fire. Which I did not mean to do, because he had like a single pip of health left or something. So that was a waste. But I guess it comes back fast enough. Where are you? Okay, and you. Nice try. And there's 2 left, 3 left. That should do it. Man. There's something here. Ugh. Maybe. I don't think so. Ugh, just about. Okay. Oh, I could have just gone that way too. That's fine. Whatever. Malignant stuff over there. No thanks. There's a health somewhere though. Is it down here? No. Ah, it's in here. Okay. So there's a yellow door there. This is a contamination room. This is a, do you want to just end your run right now? If so, go in there and just get absolutely destroyed by all the enemies that spawn. No, thank you, please. We've got another one there, but this run's going okay. Plus, you know what's involved in that now, so we don't need to do it again. That's a lot of enemies. No fall damage, which is nice. I'd rather not all of them come after me at once. So could I get like one of these? This is not helpful. Never mind. They all want to come after me. Okay. Wasn't quite all of them, but a lot of them. Nice. That went well. What did you drop? Another reflex stimulant. Ooh, turret. Oh, thank you. Glad I saw him before he saw me. Although I think he did see me. I just was behind this railing or something. Maybe he couldn't see me properly. There's a calibrator over there. Let's grab that. Can I make that jump? No. Oh, just about. Okay. Okay, some more enemies. I can see them on the map, but they haven't shown up yet. That was not a good noise. Oh, it's a turret. That's why. What's up, bro? Oi! Wake up! Damn it. I can't kill him unless he's awake. Alright, that's one. There's another one over there, but let's get this item. See, I quite like the carbine because it doesn't have a lot of recoil and it tends to stagger pretty much anything it hits. Like a couple of shots and it'll be staggered. The only thing it doesn't really do it for is the bigger enemies. Flying enemies, turrets and stuff, it takes them out pretty quick. Which is kind of what you're looking for. Is this another turret? It was, until these guys showed up. I came down here for a malignant key. Screw that. So we've hit all shit. God damn it. At least we didn't lose our adrenaline because for whatever reason that counts as a shield attack, so that's fine. Still, that's annoying. That's annoying. Wake up. Nice. Okay, hang on. There's more to this room. I think this just takes us back to the top. So there are some teleportation areas that they teleport you around the dungeon, and some of them are in the same room, like that one. Another consumable. Okay, and we'll make our way back down. There's a switch there. I don't know what you're for. Ha! There's no fall damage, but I just like, I don't know, it's a game I play with myself, I guess. I like to kind of try to dash right at the last second before I hit the ground. I do it in any game that have these kind of dash stuff. I don't know why. Just like doing it. Only if there's going to be heavy damage though. Otherwise, it's not as much fun. Even though this game doesn't have fall damage, I still like to do it. Okay, continuing. This is another cooldown area. Give you a breather. All right, shop. Sometimes there's a pedestal here, sometimes there isn't. Okay, we can buy health. We can go into this. This is a community chest, something or other. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I have paid into it twice, and I think I got something out of it once, and that's it. This would have been nice, but we don't have enough money. Wow, we haven't made any money really in this run. That's not great. You know what? I'm gonna buy the health item because the alt fire cooldown thing is kind of useless. Like some items they last for like 30 seconds, but that's just a one time you can have your alt fire back immediately, but it's only once. Like if it was a thing where for 10 seconds you just have infinite alt fire, that would be much nicer. And I just realized that's not the item I thought it was, but that's fine. You sound big. Oh no. Oh, it's because it was you. Please die, please die. It's not great that we lost the adrenaline, but I think that went about as well as it was going to. Let's collect all the shit. Oh, we're not done yet. Shit. That was a big whiff. I can't believe I've fallen off a ledge twice in the one run. Like I haven't done it at all in my regular playthrough. As soon as I start recording myself, it all goes to shit. Okay, there's 2 optional areas, but I do kind of want to fight the boss as soon as we can. We can just dip our head in here to find out what's in this room. Is it a nicey nice room? It is, but it doesn't lead any further to the boss, so we can check out some of these optional branches. Let me just check we haven't actually just walked past the boss room. So the boss room is a big red room. You're not going to miss it. Yeah, it's not there. It's fine. Okay, we have a key, so we can use this. Ooh, that's something we haven't seen before. 35% chance for hostiles to explode. Yes, please. I have, at least so far, I found that artifacts seem to be just generally beneficial. There's no downside to them. So I'm hoping this explosion doesn't also kill me. Back to this room. That's fine. There are 2 chests in here, so we can check those out. Hollow Seeker. I don't like the Hollow Seeker. I'll show you what it's like, but I'm not going to keep it. It's like a light machine gun. It's got a lot of shots, and it fires this kind of wave projectile, and it also has its own smaller bullets as well. The problem I have with it is it's not very good at staggering. And I found that I prefer weapons that stagger enemies. So I tend to ignore the Hollow Seeker whenever it comes up. We don't have enough ether, and I'm not risking it. And I'm not risking you either. Is there an item over here? I don't think there ever is. It's not on the map, there isn't. So we can leave. So we didn't get much coming in here, but that's fine. Shit. Just about to jump off the fucking thing again. Okay, that's the door we came in. Where's the exit? Up here to the left. I do like the map. It does remind me a lot of the Doom map, and I really, really like the Doom map. The new Doom. Doom Returnal and 2018's Doom. Was it 18? That seems too recent. Maybe it was. If we have enough ether, I think I will use this, but I don't think we do. We don't. This machine is basically a extra life for this area. It's quite pricey. It's 6 ether, but it's basically if you happen to die in this biome, we'll bring you back once. There are a couple of artifacts that also do that, and there are some parasites that also do that. But the downside for the parasites is pretty hefty. So that's interesting. So sometimes when this particular room shows up, this door is usually available, but it's not this time. So, you know, things change. You'll see, if you play the game yourself, you'll see this a lot. You'll see doorways that are just blocked off with rocks and stuff. It's just that currently it doesn't lead anywhere, but on your next run, maybe it will. Enemies? Yep. Sometimes there are, sometimes there aren't. Consumable? Nullification? No. I'm not planning on picking up any malignancies. Malfunctions, rather, not malignancies. Sometimes enemies come from there, not this time. So, like, I am pointing out, like, sometimes this does this and such, but the rooms don't appear in this order every time. They do move around a lot. Alright, we're probably gonna need to use our reflex guy in this room. You seen an explosion yet? Oh, there it is. That's the explosion. Okay. Was kind of hoping I'd have gotten to all of them before this guy showed up. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen, though. Ah, and he has a shield, too? Really? So he's gonna be a problem. Fuck you. I said he was going to be a problem because I was trying to get to him without losing the fucking adrenaline. Oh, I didn't. It just hit the shield. Okay, that's fine. So the fifth, I think I've mentioned it, but the 5th level of adrenaline also gives you a shield, so you can keep it for one shot. I've swapped back to the pylon gun because I quite like the pylon gun, and I have found that it is pretty good against the boss. But of course, now that I've said that, it's going to be shit against the boss. The boss hasn't shown up yet, though. Ether. I kind of hope they... Well, it's probably not going to happen now, but I would like them to change the color of the ether, because it does look like it's... it does sometimes look like it's the malignancy stuff. Okay. We haven't picked up any scout logs in this run. What scout logs? Here's the dead scout. Sometimes they have... video, or not video, like voice, what are they called? Oh, I'm trying to think of the mechanic and I can't think of it now, but basically they're like voiceover story stuff. I don't know why my brain just turns to pudding when I need to think of words when I'm playing games. Another cooldown room, which I would have called this a loading room in older games, but you know, the PS5 is so powerful, it doesn't need loading rooms. Right? This isn't a loading room. Couldn't be. No. This is a heat. Okay, so there's a healing pylon. I don't know if we've seen these yet. Ow. Okay, now I've lost adrenaline. If you could die, that would be great. Thank you. Fuck. Oh, what? Where did you come from? Okay, I don't know what happened there, but he died. So, that's fine. Okay. Rockland Lopper, it is better. But I really don't like it. I'll show you what it's kind of a grenade launcher, sorta. It fires... Basically, wherever this lands, it creates a pool of acid. So if you hit an enemy dead on, they'll, you know, it kind of works a bit like the pylon gun in that they'll take damage over time. The reason I don't like it is because you have to overload after every shot, and in the middle of battle, I find that difficult to do. So I'm gonna stick with the pylon. Like I'll have to use it at some point just to max out its weapons, mods and stuff, and get the trophy for it. But right now, I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't like it. Collect stuff. So that was not a fun room. I did not like that room. There's another heal over here, which I did see when we came in, but we were at full health when we came in. So is this even? Yeah, it is health. I was wondering, it might not have been health. Sometimes it's resin. That's another thing I kind of want them to change the color of. It's just so you can know from afar that this will heal me right now, versus this is resin and won't heal me unless I have 3 of them or something. Knowing right off the bat that this is a definite heal would be a lot helpful. Okay, we can use the last key we have. Was this worth it? Doubt it. You kind of hope that if it's an optional room and it required a key, you kind of hope that, you know, it's going to be something good here. But it doesn't always work out that way. Here's the pylon gun in action. You get a couple of enemies with it, it does some good shit. Although that was probably the explosion thing in action more than anything else. That explosion artifact we have. Our enemies explode potentially. Nope, not after last time. I'll take my chances with it again someday, but not today. It's not today. Oh, this room is not going well. Oh, did not want to have to use that healing item here. Wanted to use it at the boss. Ah, that sucked. Well, so far this room has not been worth it. Okay, it's been a little worth it. Still, I would have preferred to have kept the I would have preferred to have kept the healing item rather than just a small increase in my health bar. Chest over here. I don't know how you're supposed to get to it. Is there nothing over there? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything over here. Oh, never mind. Yes, there is. Okay, yeah, this room was probably worth it. That's 2 integrity upgrades. And there's still a chest. There might be a good weapon in it. I like the pylon gun. Just gonna put it out there. I like it. I don't have a key. Never mind. Let's keep going. What's in this room? We are getting further and further away from the boss. No! See ya! I'm just gonna leave him. He can do his own thing. I'm gonna keep going. Hope that didn't actually lead to the boss. No. Well, maybe. It just led to another optional room. Could have been. Could be good. Using the key gets you 3 optional rooms and so on, but... no. Let's try to get to the boss. If I wasn't recording, yes, I would try, but I am recording, so no, I'm not gonna try. Where's the next? Okay, we can't try another optional route. Please don't be an enemy. Okay, it's just a chest, but sometimes these chests have enemies in them. Like now. And it's locked down, really? Oh, that hurt him. That hurt him a lot. I think he ran into a bunch of pylons that I already had there. Translocation sphere. Wow, that is like a considerably better Rotland thing. I can't say no to that big an upgrade. Despite me not liking the gun. And what do? Upcoming malfunctions. We're not going to get any of those. Hop on in. Climb right onto my ass or wherever I've put you. On my arm. That'll work. So translocation sphere is kind of like it's sort of a portable secret. It'll just take you somewhere. You don't know where exactly, but it'll just take you somewhere random. Like a completely closed off area, like an optional room or whatever, or like a secret room that we've done before, where that big shell enemy was. They're usually not hostile areas. Sometimes they're like nice secret stuff, but this run's been going a while, and I just want to get to the fucking boss. This is a dead end. So where's the boss? He won't be through there, because that is... Actually, shit, he might be through there. He might be through there, okay. I don't want to move further into this room, because I know this room spawns a bunch of enemies when you go to pick something up. I think it only happens if you pick up the chest, though, so we might be able to just grab this and run away. I want to know what's in the chest, though. Go, go, go! Let's get out of here. See us? They're not hard enemies, but like, I have a feeling the boss actually is through this. I went the wrong way. This way. I dismissed it as a door leading to the next biome, but occasionally that room has another door off it. So the boss might be in there. Yeah, he is. Okay. You can see the big red. You can see the big red door on the map. Okay, so there's one room between us and the boss. It has a bunch of these kind of eyeball turret enemy guys that if they see you, they shoot a big laser beam at you. This isn't the best gun for flying enemies because they're not gonna walk into poison pools anytime soon. Okay, now we can't just make a run for it, but you can also blind these guys. There he goes. I make a run for it that way instead. Let's get up here and just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. They won't follow us. Okay, cool. Alright, the boss is down here. That gun is considerably worse. Okay, not expecting to do well. I don't use this gun that much, so I don't have a great hand for it, so we'll see how it goes. I am 2 for 1 with this boss. I have beaten him twice, and he has beaten me once. This boss is a bullet hell enemy. He just puts a bunch of shit on the screen, and you just gotta deal with it. See, the real problem with the snot lobber gun is if you miss, you're kind of fucked. It's only one shot. I'm really struggling with the overload. Could have done without that happening. See, thing is, I'm trying to not get hit by his stuff, and then also keep an eye on the... Fuck you. And then also keep an eye on the overcharge. So it's hard to see both at the same time, basically, is what I'm saying. Anyway, round 2. I am absolutely messing up the Snot lobber. Fuck. Did that hit me? I'm actually not sure if that hit me. Oh, I don't want to be this close. Oh, thank you. I don't know if the bosses have weak spots. Derek. Alright, round three rather. Round three is pretty tough. He does that multiple times, and then he basically just does all his moves at the same time. If I hit him with any of those, can't even tell. Fuck! I saw it at the very last second. I really wish I had any gun other than this one, to be honest. Fuck. I just completely misjudged the range on that. Shit. Ah! The snot clobber got him! Alright, 3 for 1 now. I had, like, it's so annoying. The very first fight I had with him went so smooth. I annihilated him. And then every fight since has always ended like this. I just about win. Anyway, moving on. So, your reward for beating the boss the first time is you get to unlock a new... I'm not sure how to put it. It's like a... The game calls them data cubes. Where do you see them? You can see them in the bottom right. Data cube. I don't know what they do. I think they're permanent upgrades, but I'm not sure. Because you never see them again. So I don't know what they're for. Sure, repair and answer. But I don't have a data cube to put in here, so we don't get to use it. That's kind of the only reason you'd fight the boss again, since you can just run right past him now. And this will take any parasites off, or sorry, it will take a parasite off you, but it will take a random one. So you mightn't want to lose. There might be one you really want to keep and one you don't want to lose. So I'm happy enough with the ones we have. So what's the last thing we can do? I don't know. I wasn't expecting to win that fight, to be honest. So I'll tell you what. We'll just run into the containment room and just fucking die. Let's do that. All right, where's the containment room? It's this way. We'll just run in there and just die immediately, and that'll be the end of us. Alright, so on the map it says it's locked, and I suppose technically that's true, but you can undo the lock by just killing that thing, and once you go in, you're pretty much going to die straight away. Like I said, I wasn't kidding with them just throwing enemies at you. Okay, that's wave 1. Oh yeah, yeah. There's waves in these rooms. Sorry. Did I forget to mention that part? Sure hope that was health. I think it was. It looked like it was. Is this health? Good. Alright, wave 3. Wave 3 is usually the bad one. Shit. He's not out yet. Alright, got one. Come on, Snocklobber, do your job. Oh shit, am I gonna do this? Okay, shocked. Fucking pull that one back. It's all thanks to the snotlobber, whatever it's called. It's not even called anything remotely close to that. Your reward then is like some fairly decent drops. To be fair, does this have a charge? Huh. Do all the guns have a charge? I had no idea. I have to check that one out. So, some resin, some more ether, an artifact I don't have yet. Melee kills, which we never do, but whatever. Generate something. Apex Sphere. And another Snocklobber. So, hang on, what's this gun? And I can check if this has a charge mode, because if it does... Okay, do you have a charge mode? You don't. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I don't use the Snotlover all that much, so that's fine. It makes sense that I didn't know it has a charge. And a chest. Nothing. You do have something I don't have yet, though. Okay, anyway, that was a quick, or not so quick look, looking at the clock, look at Returnal. Was absolutely not expecting to beat the boss or beat this containment room, because containment rooms, I just avoid them because I'm expecting to get fucking killed immediately. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm liking playing Returnal. The one issue I have with it is that if I wanted to quit now and play something else, I would have to suspend the game, and then if I tried to play something else on the PS5, the PS5 would say, you need to turn off Returnal if you want to play this other game. So that's not great. Returnal doesn't have a save and exit function. It doesn't have an autosave thing, save your progress or whatever. It doesn't have any of that. If you quit the game now, it won't save you here. Or it won't save you on the room you just came in or anything like that. It will put you back to the ship. Like, it just nullifies this, or doesn't nullify it. I mean, you keep any of the persistent stuff you would have unlocked, but it does just end this run straight away. And you've seen that just running around the first biome, that takes a while. And if you multiply that by the number of biomes there are in the game, there's more than 3. That's gonna rack up. Like, a full-on run of Returnal will take a good long length of time, and you can't, or you can suspend your console if you like, but anyone who has a PS5 will also know that doesn't always work. So it's not great that they're relying on that feature, to be honest. Probably it's like came down from on high. You know, we're using Returnal to showcase the PS5, so, you know, make use of all the features and such. Anyway, tangent and rant over. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time.